So good to be back.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Team FRU. We're coming at you with another deck profile. So, hey, tell us who you are and what you're playing.
Kyle Gravison, friends call me Gravy, playing PK Fire, and it's been working phenomenal.
Alright, so let's go into it. Tell us what it's about.
Alright, started off 3 Terratop.
Okay.
This is essentially tour guide if you don't see her. Because if you go, especially from the hand, and then you grab this guy. 6M board, it's another pretty special, instant Dante. That's all for the Speedroids. Then the Phantom Knight engine, which is stupid good.
Okay.
3 boots, best card in the entire deck. It's Cyber Dragon from the hand if you control another Phantom Knight, and gets you Fog Blade because Fog Blade's degenerate. Then 2 of each of the other ones. Can't stand opening this card. More or less because he's dead unless you see boots, and he's just used to grab him to your hand. You gotta get him to your hand as quickly as possible. Gloves, he makes Break Sword 3000. He makes Rebellion Dragon even bigger. So that's it for the Phantom Knights. And for the BA engine, we're going 2 Skarm. I was playing it at 3. I didn't like it, more or less because it was clogging my hand all the time. I always saw 2 of them at the same time, and it was always working. Then 2 Seer because he's at 2. I'd play 3 if I could. Double Farfa because Beatrice makes this card a lot dumber than usual, and it's amazing against Monarch because it gets around Domain, and it makes the mirror match a lot more tolerable too because it gets around Dante as well. The one Graph, come on, it's Graph. Calcab, I've been playing around with this for today. I'm not sold on it completely. I'm probably going to try Barbar for tomorrow. And then 1 Tour Guide and Rhino. And that's it for the monsters.
Alright, cool.
Spell lineup, my own little, this is what I saw. I was watching Jeff Jones's build and I fell in love with it. Mass Change 2.
Alright.
Dark Law is stupid. Dark Law has just saved my ass so many times, I can't even remember how many. So 3 of that. And then 3 Twin Twister, because I don't like back row. And then just 1-ups.
You don't think 3 Twin Twisters is a little overkill?
3 Twin Twister, I always see it's always because the deck doesn't really worry about what you discard, because if you keep discarding stuff, it's going to fill your graveyard up. You can discard a Graph to get something off from your deck. You can ditch a Fog Blade, actually, which I actually did this morning, and just went off and made a Break Sword doing that. Plus, the Pop 2 is worth it.
Alright.
Then the 1-ups, Regeki and Foolish. I thought about playing Dark Hole as well, so still kind of considering it and testing.
Okay.
Trap lineup, 3 Strike, because this Strike just dumps on everything.
Absolutely.
Exactly. 3 Fragrance. I was citing this for the longest time. I'm kicking myself. I was playing it beforehand. In the main, you don't care about anything. It's just amazing against Pepe. Slows down Monarch to the point where it's tolerable, and just everything else with that always helps. 3 Fog Blade. Fog Blade is a theme Fiendish Chain. It helps with effect negation. I was playing Sword and I was playing the other trap card, the Wing, and I may go back to that, but I still think Fragrance is still superior to that, just for the fact that it helps lock everything down. And then the last 2, Warning and Vanities.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, show us your extra.
Extra deck. Mandatory 3 of Dante, because he's not fair. And then his wife, and then his woman, 2 Beatrice. I was playing 1 for the longest time, couldn't stand it, because I always just wanted to get her on board as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
If you get her on board along with another Dante, you essentially win.
Sure.
Because it makes Calcab live from the deck, makes Farfa live from the deck. They're both just stupid together. 2 Break Sword. Break Sword, I was playing at 3 as well. It was just taking up way too much space, and I thought, you know what? 2 is needed, because I'm only playing 2 targets for his secondary effect. Then, I gotta say, this guy's the MVP. Double Dark Law. He is so dumb. The long dong of the law, essentially.
For sure.
If you get him on board with any combination of 3 back row or a Dante or Beatrice, God forbid, you win. They cannot out it. And then the 1-ups, Key Beetle, Utopic Future for Cosmo, Leviair just recycles everything you banish. Rebellion Dragon, more or less for the OTKs. You can get. I've gotten him over 6,000 once. It was stupid. Brand Pulse, I completely forgot about this guy when I was building this deck. I figured out that it's an MST with an abnormally large ass, so you can't go wrong with that. And last but certainly not least, Pilgrim, because Beatrice can make this guy playable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
All right, show us your side.
Last but not least, side deck. Very straightforward. 3 Flying Sea for the mirror match, because it's always been cancerous for me. 3 Mask Restrict, because I don't like Monarchs. They can just go screw off. That's a man's junk in my face. Anywho, System Down. I was playing Imperial Iron Wall, but I figured out, you know what? It's just been screwing me as well. So I switched this for System Down, and it's just been working great.
Sure.
3 Majesty's Fiend. I just changed this up just literally like a little bit ago. But the key behind this, if you can drop this first turn in the mirror match or against Cosmo, or just have any kind of back row with it too, it's essentially a lockdown.
All right.
And then last, 2 Valor. Just more or less for Pepe. Scrub. Anywho, this is just basically, I don't like Joker and Skullcrobat. Skullcrobat's just been a blowout for me, and I just can't stand it. That was my head. And it also just gets rid of Ignister's stupid effect as well. I still got room for one more in the side. I just don't know what to play.
All right, well, thanks, Gravy. This is Team FRU signing out.
Peace.